for this effect, I could start off by having the participant name out loud any card they would like. So let's say as I go through the cards, the participant names the Jack of Hearts. Now, I would explain to the participant that they could have named any card, and they could even go further down in the deck if they would like, but they want the Jack of Hearts. Now, what's actually interesting about the Jack of Hearts here is because you happen to touch the only red colored card in the entire deck. So, as you can see, the rest of the cards are going to be black remedies. This is the only red remedies. I would now have the participant take the deck and hold it, and from the top of the deck, lift off around 5 to 10 cards, turn those face up, and place them back on top of the deck. So let's say they do that, and then I have them cut even deeper and do the same thing. So let's say they do that. I would then have them spread through all of the cards. They can move the face up cards to the bottom of the deck, but the very first face down card we are actually going to use. And in this case, we are going to use the Joker. So I'm going to see now if I can get this Joker to turn red, just like this Jack of Hearts. All I have to do is cover the black card, and just like that, it's still black. It doesn't always work. Maybe I have to cover it a different way. So let's say I cover it like this, and it's still black. Let me do this a bit of a different way. All I have to do is go one, two, three, and with a flick of the card, the Joker that I once had is now your Jack of Hearts, meaning on the table, the red Jack of Hearts is the Joker, and that is the effect. If you would like to learn how to do this, please stick around for the tutorial. Before I get into the tutorial, a couple of things I would like to go over. So first of all, the black remedies here, I have a deck review on these, and I actually won these as part of a brick giveaway from Sean Devine. So I'm going to leave that deck review, the unboxing, and Sean's channel all in the description so you can go and subscribe to him and watch those videos. The red remedies I have here, and I have a deck review on these as well, and it's in the same video as the black remedies, which I will link in the description. So, for this effect, there's only one setup, or one little thing you have to do for a setup. So, let's say you take the black remedies, it doesn't matter what you do, but you're going to take out of a different deck, in this case, a Joker. Personally, I like the decks to match, just different colors. However, that's not necessary. I will link my video if I can find it of decks you can buy, like the red and black remedies, for example, if you want them to be the same. I will link some ideas in a video in the description. So you're going to take this Joker, okay, and you're going to place it somewhere in the top half here, in the bottom half, okay, that you're comfortable doing the spread call. Now, I placed the card fourth or fifth, okay, but you can place it anywhere you're comfortable doing a spread call. Once you do that, you're all set. So before I start off the effect, I like to go ahead and already do that call. So now I'm in this position and then I can start. So you explain to the participant that you're going to have them start off by naming any card here they see out loud as you spread through. And they can really name any one. So let's say they name the Queen of Diamonds. Now, because of the spread call, you're just writing all of these cards they could name underneath that joker. So when, in this case, they name the queen, you say, okay. Now, you could have named any card, but in this case, you named the queen. You're going to square up the packet, turn over your wrist, and say that out of all of the cards, you happen to name the only red card. You're going to put down the queen here, or the red card, move these cards in your right hand to the bottom, and flip over the deck. And then you can show the rest of the cards are all black to further prove that they touch the only red card. I will go through that one more time. So once again, you have your joker, different color, from the top here of the face-up deck in any position you're comfortable with the spread call. And then I like to start off by doing the spread call, just at least loading it underneath. Now I explain that I would like for them to name any card out loud, and while you're just spreading, these are actually writing under that joker. So if they name, let's say, the Nine of Hearts, we will go with, they can change their mind. It doesn't matter. But you're going to explain to them while doing this move that they could have named any card. So you're going to square this half up, and right when you turn your hand over, you want to say that they touch the only red card in the deck. So put this red card down, take the rest of these cards, turn them face up, move them to the bottom, make sure you don't flash their card at the bottom now, and turn the deck over. And then you can spread through the rest, showing them that they could have named any card, and it happens to be the only red card. So the last thing here, because their card is on top, you just need to force the card. And this also gets heat off of this card because you don't want them turning over this card. You want them to think that this is the Nine of Hearts, but you don't want them also looking because it's not. So any card force you're comfortable with, I will link some in the description. Go ahead and force the card. And now you can really do anything you would like, but I explain how I'm going to try to do the trick twice of changing the cards well, actually, let me back up. So after you force the card, okay, you're going to miscall this card when you look at it. So they think the Nine of Hearts is here, but you have the 9. This is the joker. So you're going to call this the joker, and then you're going to try to change the color. So after you force the card, you take it and you say, okay, I'm going to take the joker here, and I'm going to see if I can do the same trick I just did twice of changing the back color here to red. Okay, so you do have to miscall and say this is the joker, because the joker will be here. So once you go ahead and do whatever you would like, and the card doesn't turn red, you're going to now reveal it however you would like. That actually the card switched, and they also switched colors of you having the Nine of Hearts, and on the table is the Joker. And that is the trick. Let me run through that one more time from the start. And plus, just to make sure I covered everything. So once again, let's say you have a black deck of remedies, and then you have your red joker from the remedies. Face up position, you're going to place the joker any position you're comfortable with the spread call. And if I didn't mention it already, I will leave a link for the call in the description. So I like to start with the call and then I just hold off like this. And I explain that I would like for them to just name any card out loud. Now, as you spread these cards, they're going to write under the Joker. So let's say they name the King of Clubs. So you're going to separate all the cards underneath it. You can have them name another card, it doesn't matter. But once they say they're good, you're going to explain while you tap this pile together, which is going to put all the cards under the Joker, that they could have touched any card, but they happen to touch the only red card in the entire deck. So when you say red card, you're going to turn your wrist. You're going to peel off this card and leave it on the table. Take the rest of these cards face down, turn them face up, and move them to the bottom of the deck. So now their card will be the very top card when you turn the deck over. So now you're just gonna force this card. So let's say you forced it, you look at it and you say, okay, I'm gonna take the Joker here and I'm gonna see if I can perform the same trick twice of changing this card red. So you're just gonna miscall this card, but it's always gonna be the Joker because this is the Joker. So would it make sense to name a different card and then the Joker is here? So make sure you name the Joker. Do anything you would like. Obviously, the color on the back doesn't change. And then you can say, well, if the back color doesn't change, maybe I can get the actual cards themselves to switch places just like that. And that is going to be the trick. So I hope you really enjoyed this variation of the Chicago opener. Now this isn't an original of mine. I will leave the original video I saw this from in the description. But I hope you really enjoyed this regardless. If you are new here, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you next time with a new video. Bye.